Okay guys, I am not sure if I am audible right now. There is some issue with the stream which I'm not sure why this is happening, and I'm getting a playback error which is a bit weird, and I'm getting the advertisement which is part of advertisement. I hope I'm audible. If you guys can hear me right now, just please confirm that. Just wondering. Getting a playback error. Okay, fine, awesome. So there is some issue in the in this YouTube studio right now, so that is why I'm getting this particular error. And now we will be quickly getting started with this live stream. If I talk about, so obviously there is some timer. Again, we are trying a new setup right now just to make sure that we are able to deliver the message which we want to deliver. So that is why we are getting started with a new kind of a setup which we have. And for some reason I believe the stream has paused. I'm not sure right now. Yeah, so I'm not sure what is going on, guys. Again, I'm not very sure right now what is going on, but still, please don't mind, we will be going live pretty soon. So I hope you guys can see my screen now. There was some hiccups. I just want to confirm because this is the day one of new setup which we have with us, so I don't want to create any issues right now. That is why I'm just confirming. I'm not sure why this is not working right now. Okay, fine. So things are visible. Let me confirm the audio as well. Okay, awesome. Audio is also confirmed. So guys, we will be now moving towards the most important thing, which is advanced HTML. That day we were learning, it's very old right now. If I talk about, we made a commit on last Feb. If I talk about, 3rd of Feb. After that, long story short, my laptop did not work, so obviously I had to come back. So now we will be doing, and we will be moving forward with this HTML, and today we will be learning about advanced HTML. So let's quickly get started. So what I have done, obviously the setup is already with me. I have Visual Studio Code, all the files are with me right now. All the links which you need are available in the description below. As you can see, there is a pointer going on. We have our official WhatsApp community as well. So in case if you want to join that, I would recommend that. That's a most happening community, most amazing community you should be joining, because the goal of the WhatsApp community is to make sure when I'm not live, you guys can actually ask questions and you get the proper response if I talk about. So with this, let's not waste our time and let's move forward. So what we are going to do, first of all, let me make a new file and I'll make it as advanced HTML tags.html. Obviously the name of the file will be advanced HTML tags.html, because we are learning about some advanced HTML tags. Previously, and I think I have made a file in the wrong location. Guys, do not worry, all the source code will be available in the description of this video, so you don't have to worry anything about it. So previously what we did, let me open this page, let me see. Yeah, so I will open my live server. I hope you guys are already aware how to use a live server, and I will say allow access. So we did something like this. Where we made a Mahendra Singh Dhoni Wikipedia page. We tried making Mahendra Singh Dhoni Wikipedia page. So that day we learned about these following HTML tags. If I can repeat. So these tags are h1, image, p, strong, I would say subscript, and we have superscript, and obviously the link tag. So these are the basic tags. If I talk about, at max you have to learn which are kind of basic tags. Now we have to move forward towards the advanced tags if we talk about. So we will be learning today those advanced HTML tags. So now what I'll do, I'll go back to my file, and first of all I'll use the tool emit. So what I will do, I will shift exclamation and I will press tab key. Shift exclamation tab key. Let me actually put that in the comment as well. Exclamation plus shift plus not this, I'm sorry, this exclamation plus tab. So if you're going to press exclamation plus tab, you are going to get this particular page. Now I'm going to make the title here as advanced HTML. I'll save the file, and what we did that day, we actually used something which is known as live server. So let me actually do one thing. Let me close this and let me put this in the top section so that we can see it properly, and let me put this in the bottom section so we can see it more better. I believe this setup is much better. So now what we are going to do, let me open this in a live server. Open with live server. Okay, fine. So obviously we don't have anything right now apart from just open live server. And guys, just give me a second. I just want to confirm. Okay, fine. So, okay, awesome. Let's move forward. Actually, what I've done, this below bar, if we talk about, this is a new setup which we are trying. So I'm just confirming if things are visible properly or not. And if you guys are watching me live right now, please let me know and give a thumbs up, obviously, to keep us motivated. Okay, fine. So advanced HTML tags we are learning about. So what are those advanced HTML tags? These are known as container tags. If I talk about, they don't have their own separate property, but they act as a container where we are going to store our various other tags. I'll repeat, these act as a container tag where we put our data. I would not say data, but HTML tags which are put inside those tags, with which actually helps us make our better web page. And so much issue which is happening right now. My mobile phone has decided that it wants to show me notification, which I'm using as a webcam right now. Fine, let's hope it is not going to affect my video. Yes, it has. It has affected my video. Fine, let's not worry about it right now. So let's talk about those advanced HTML tags. So right now what we were doing previously, we were using all these HTML tags and we were putting them anywhere. But now we want to put them in a container so that they can stay inside that container. So what we are going to do, we are going to use these two tags which are known as div and span. These are two tags which are div and span. What these tags do, they actually are container tags. They don't have anything inside. So like if I'm going to write my name Avinash Seth, and here if I'm going to write Avinash Seth, they're going to look same. It looks as if it is similar. It looks as if it is very similar because we have not done anything different. But let's say if I'm going to use a different tag, let's say I'll use h1 Avinash Seth, or let's say I'll use a tag. I'll just say hash Avinash Seth. Now you can see h1 tag has kind of a larger font size. If I talk about this, a tag has kind of a bluish where I'm actually hovering over and it is giving me an indication that this is something which is clickable. If I talk about div and span, these are not having any separate property. So they are looking very normal right now, but there is a big difference. And the difference is quite amazing. The difference is quite amazing. So first of all, let me show you what that difference is. So now I'm going to be using little bit of CSS. If you don't know CSS, do not worry. Just try to understand, because visually I want to show you how they are different. And right now I cannot show you without CSS. Right now without CSS, it's very difficult for me to show you. So what I will do, I will create a new, guys, just ignore what I have written this line. Just try to understand so that you will be able to grasp the concept. Okay. Just try to understand what I'm trying to do. Do not worry about what is going on. And let me change the view to 2 columns. Yeah. And like this. So what I will do, I will just come here and I will say div background red. Slight difference. Avinash said the div tag is now capturing the whole screen. Let me do span background green. Can you see something what has happened? Can you see something what has happened? A div tag is capturing all the space available on the screen horizontally. A span tag is capturing only the space which is required to be captured. I'll repeat. The div tag is capturing all the space which is available in the screen. But a span tag is capturing only which is required. I mean the space which is required. If I'll increase the size, the span tag will also increase. Let me show you. Let me put lorem. I'll save the file. Now you can see span tag has taken some more space. Let me show you again. Let me actually copy span tag couple of times. And this time I'm going to remove some text. And this time also I'm going to remove some text. Remember, this is span tag. I'll save the file. And for some reason, I don't have it properly. Okay, maybe I have actually made a mistake, not properly adding the tags. Yeah. So now you can see what is happening. This is my first span tag. This is my second span tag, which is coming here. And this is the final and the third span tag. Now what has happened, you can see there are few more differences. I don't know what is going on. This tool is, I'm using a prettifier tool, that is why it is doing everything on its own. But anyways, let's try to understand what is going on. This H1 is taking all the space on the screen irrespective of the size of text inside it. The span tag is taking whatever is required and then moving on and leaving other space for other people. So you can see the second span tag is now capturing from the same line. If I'll decrease the size of this line, I mean decrease the text size, you can see now it is moving further here. So first of all, I want to understand from you guys, are you able to understand what we are trying to showcase here, what I'm trying to showcase here? My whole goal here is to showcase you that what is the difference between a span tag and an HTML tag. And I have lost my connection right now, I believe. Okay, no, it's going on. So this is the very first difference between a div tag and a span tag. The second difference is div tag is known as block level element. Let me put that in the comment. A span tag is inline element. What's the difference? A block level element is going to capture whole screen. Inline element is going to capture only what is required. A block level element is going to capture everything which is on the screen. Inline element is going to capture only what is required and it is going to leave anything for the other people. I mean, other tags if I talk about. So now let's talk about these tags and which element, or I would say which tag is a block level tag and which tag is a inline tag. So what I'll do, I'll put this as a comment. Now, first of all, guys, let's quickly roll back. I just want to understand, I have a couple of people right now with me watching this. If you have any questions, please put that in the comment section. Let me know if you have a question. because the idea here is this whole bootcamp is that you are learning with me, learning live. Whatever questions you guys have, they can be answered or they can be put to you in simple way. And I just realized my head is actually blocking the CSS tag, CSS file. Okay, fine, no issues. So this is what a difference between a div tag and the span tag. Okay, a div tag is a block level element, span tag is a inline element. That means it is going to capture only what is required. Now let me show you more examples. So what I will do, I will actually commit this. I'll come to GitHub desktop. I'll come here and you can see it has created. So I will create a commit, learning about block level element and inline element. Notice I don't have to use any command line, so I'll just simply come here and I will click on commit to master and I'll say push origin, because I want to make sure that the changes which I'm doing are also pushed, so you guys can actually see that. Whatever links you need are available in the description. I would recommend you guys check everything from there. Now let's talk about other elements which are block level elements or inline element. So now if I'll give you a scenario, let me actually put one thing. Let me add few tags. So I'll put a P tag, guess about P tag. Let me put couple of A tags, Avinash Seth, A tag. What else should I say? Skillnagar. What else should I put? Google. Okay, and let me do one thing. Let me actually comment out the above code right now so that it does not create any confusion for us. I'll save the file. I have P tag, I have A tag. I'll use sub tag, which is subscript. I'll use super tag, which is superscript. And we used image tag, so I'll just use HTTP. Okay, let's add a broken image right now. Let's add a broken image, and I believe it's not visible for some reason. Okay, so let me do one thing. Let me capture the image of Mahendra Singh Dhoni from the previous which we captured. Yeah, so let me capture this tag altogether. I'll come here, I'll close this and I'll paste this image. Now we have to guess what type of a tag that is, if it is an inline element or it's a block level element. I'll save the file. Now let's talk about what kind of a tag that is. So now let's start doing the color coding. I will say P background is going to be yellow. Now let's talk about A tag. Background is going to be, let's put it as kind of aqua. Okay, P tag you can see yellow. A tag we have put it as aqua, and I'll just put it as background for now. Let's use superscript. I'll put background as green, and for subscript I'll put background as red. And obviously we have image tag as well. I'm not sure if we are going to see anything right now. For image tag I'll choose, do I have a color right now? Yes, I'll put it as dark green. We already have used. I'll use dark golden rod. Now this is actually not visible because the image is capturing everything, so I'll just do that is going to be the worst way to explain this, but fine, I'll try to explain this later. So what is the definition of a block level element and a inline element? A block level element captures the whole screen. So P tag is capturing the whole screen. Let's talk about A tag. So A tag is capturing only what is required. Superscript is capturing only what is required. Subscript is only capturing what is required. And image tag is also capturing what is required. It is not capturing the whole width of the screen. So this is the basic difference between a block level element and an inline element. Okay, so when we talk about container elements, that is div and a span. So what they do, they are just the container elements which are, or I would say container tags where we put something inside them. Secondly, the div tag is a block level element. Span tag is an inline element. That means a block level element is going to capture the whole screen, while the inline element is going to capture only what is required. So I hope this session was worth it. Whatever crazy stuff you guys are doing, I want you to put that in the comment section. Put that in the comment section. Let's make it a very fruitful community. Let's make sure that we are learning through everyone. Let's make sure that we are beating everyone and we are challenging other people. So I want to make it very fruitful for you guys. So please make sure that whatever questions and confusion you are having are all put in the comment section. Secondly, the links are available in the description of this particular video. So I come live from Monday to Saturday at 9 p.m. and we have an official WhatsApp community where you can communicate with us and we can discuss a whole lot of things. So with this, guys, I would say thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next live session where we will be learning a lot of things again.